Welcome to my monthly mini book reviews video. In this video, I am going to review two thrillers and two classics for you which I read recently. So without further ado, let's get started with this monthly video that I make on the Indian Booktuber channel. But if you're new here, hi there, I'm Manpreet. I'm India's leading books YouTuber who helps people discover new books and develop the habit of reading. If you're new here, just subscribe right now, hit a thumbs up and subscribe to my email newsletter so that you get updated with all the bookish content that I produce each week. And now let's get started with the four books that I'm going to talk about in this video. So number one book is an Indian thriller, Agniban by S. Venkatesh. Now I have done a full review of this book on this channel, a spoiler-free review which you can check out. But this book is basically a very smooth, a very easy to read and a page-turning thriller that is all about this organization and these attacks that are happening on people. Very powerful people are dying, and then we have this guy who is from a special army unit and a historian, and there are things about this weapon, this Agniban, that has been lost since a long time, and it may be found, or this organization is actually after finding this Agniban, which could be the key to world domination. So that is just like the plot of the book. I do not want to give much away because that's how thrillers should be. That's how I believe reviews of thrillers should be. They just should give you a little bit of information, and rest you have to find out for yourself. I personally really enjoyed this thriller. Like I said, I found it page turning. I mean, if you sit with this book, you can totally finish it in one sitting, and that is something that I really like about thrillers, because for me, thrillers are something I like to sit with every once in a while on a weekend, and something that I just want to cuddle up with and just finish in one go. So for me, this was definitely that kind of book. If you have read it yourself, let me know what kind of book it was for you. And now let's move on to the second book that I'm going to talk about in this video. Law, a Canadian thriller by Katy Berry. I actually listened to it on Storytel, and this one is sort of an apocalyptic thriller. So there is this town of Lawless in British Columbia, Canada, and after a big earthquake, this town is experiencing some kind of animal attacks, and consequently there is this monster on the loose that is now not only eating animals but also chomping down on people. And that is the plot of the book. The moment I read the word apocalyptic, I was sold on reading or listening to this book. But I feel like once I finished listening to it, it is not really that apocalyptic, but it is certainly a very thrilling, nice listen. In fact, this was something that my husband and I listened to while we were on various road trips and just out shopping. Whenever we were driving, we were listening to this book, and the whole experience was super awesome. The way the book begins, it is amazing, and the whole thrill of this place and all the characters. There are many characters. There are bad guys, obviously there they are, and then there is Austin, public works department employee, and then Trip, Alex, who is Austin's son, and then there is this new conservation officer, Christine Moon. All of these characters are super amazing, and of course there are these characters who are just caught in the middle of this monster out loose, and you know just play the victim. But the whole vibe of this place and the way the author has brought together the Canadian vibe along with this apocalyptic and prehistoric monster attacking people, along with the corruption and the bad guys that are in these kind of novels. The way the author has brought all of that together is something I found very, very nice, and I absolutely would recommend this book to you. And now let me talk about the two classics. Okay, number one classic that I read last month was The Lost World by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I have actually included this in my reading vlog as well, classics reading vlog, which is a series that I have started just to document a certain number of books, actually about 100 books from each genre that I'm interested in, sort of like a 5-year project for me. And I decided to make Indian Booktuber family a part of it by vlogging about it. But yeah, let's talk about The Lost World. So there is this character, Professor Challenger, and he claims to have found the animals from the prehistoric times, that is dinosaurs and all, and nobody believes him. And Professor Challenger is not an easy person to deal with anyway. But soon the book progresses into this sort of adventure trip where these four people are going to go and verify what Professor Challenger has told the world about, and whether it is for real or is he just a fraud who's trying to get attention. And then begins this journey of adventure, whether they'll be able to find that lost world or whether Professor Challenger is lying, and what are the other adventures and thrills that await these people. Obviously, it's a classic, has that vibe, that old language, and the style Arthur Conan Doyle has been able to bring in this book. It was super amazing. One of the books that has inspired many other books in future. In fact, Jurassic Park movies, one of the movies, The Lost World, the name is also just taken up from this book. And I, as a person who is interested in classics, I really wanted to read something like this because it has inspired so many other books, and it has inspired so many other ideas in the present time and in the last few years and even decades. So I am actually very happy with the experience of reading this book. Keeping aside that it's a classic and it has been loved over the ages, I would just say that yes, it's very interesting to read, but there are boring patches in the book that you just have to drag yourself through. But overall, very interesting read that I would definitely recommend to you if you have not read it already. So this is the number 3 book that I wanted to talk about in today's mini book reviews video. If you're enjoying it so far, make sure you hit a thumbs up, and also once you're done watching the video, check the description for the link to my free newsletter. Okay, and now let me talk about the 4th book that I finished reading last month, and that is something I loved so much, Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery. Now, this is again a classic. This has been written by a Canadian author, and this is about this girl who is mistakenly brought to Green Gables. So she's an orphan and she thought she was being adopted, but when she reaches Green Gables, she's told that they just wanted a boy and they did not want her. And from there on, you get to know Anne and her story, and oh my god, Anne as a character is just so amazing. The way she talks, she particularly talks in long monologues, so that is something you have to expect from this book. There are like 2 to 3 pages long dialogues in the book, but they are very simple and easy to read. I would not say that specifically because Anne also has this habit of using big words and being very dramatic and being very colorful, and all of that you as a reader, as a beginner reader, might find a little hard to get into. I would still recommend you to just get comfortable with that style and read this one book that I felt so thrilled about, that not even thrilled, this gives you that cozy vibe that you need in a book sometimes. And I read the whole book with a smile on my face, and it's not like a typical review that I would usually give to you, but I'm just talking about all the feelings that I went through when I was reading Anne of Green Gables. I so loved this book. And if you are looking for classics, if you have been watching my channel, you would know that I often recommend The Secret Garden by Frances Horton Burnett, but I would say if there is one book that would surpass that experience, it would be this one, that is Anne of Green Gables, because it has that kind of vibe for sure, that lush, lively vibe, but it is so much better. But at the same time, The Secret Garden is more for beginners. This is for slightly more advanced readers because of the long monologues and because of the words, but you should definitely give this book a try. I am so happy I read all 4 books that I've mentioned in this video. Like, I feel like very lucky this particular year. I have found very few books which were bad, and they were insanely bad, but otherwise, I have been able to find some great books, read some much required and much recommended classics, read some really good books. So I am really happy about this pile of 4 books that I was able to finish in the last month. Actually, Claw was something that I finished reading this month in November, but I just wanted to put these all together so that you have a great video to watch. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. Do let me know what are the books that you read last month in October 2021. And yes, this is Manti signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon.